Weather Authority forecast with Ryan Martin.
All right, Ryan, it's getting a little shifty out there. I thought it was sunny, then I had to grab my rain jacket. What's going on?
Well, you had to get your rain jacket, but you didn't get any rain.
I thought it was going to, though.
It's always good to be safe, but it kind of flirted around, but no one's crying about the 80-degree temperatures, right?
You were correct.
Absolutely. Well, it's going to get a little bit warmer, but nothing like these triple-digit temperatures we've seen over the last couple weeks. It's going to be nice this week. Let's look at the health index. Everything is low, and this is courtesy of Dr. John D. Bray. You can visit his website, www.johndbraymd.com. Now, let's start things off on the satellite radar. Really not much going on in the Permian Basin right now. We do have some very, very tiny thunderstorms developing down in Pecos County and Brewster County. We're going to make sure to follow those. But right now, we have a flood warning still in effect in Presidio County. That's until about 4 p.m. on Monday. So make sure you stay safe if you're down by the border. But a different story throughout the Lone Star State and going all the way out into Arkansas. You can see the thunderstorms calming down a little bit, but these thunderstorms are going to stick around. I'm going to show you why. The reason we have these thunderstorms, we have a stationary front that's moving all the way through East Texas, all the way up through Arkansas and over into the north. And we also have this low pressure that's bringing these thunderstorms down into along East Texas and the coastline. And these low pressures are going to stick around. So if you made plans to go to the beach down in Corpus Christi or South Padre for vacation, I hate to break it to you, you're going to get rained on throughout most of the week. But temperatures right now really nice throughout the Lone Star State, seeing the 70s, 79 in Houston, 72 in Austin, and then seeing 80s in Dallas-Fort Worth. Not getting hit with any fronts, so they're a little bit warmer than the rest of the area. And it's also warmed up quite a bit over in El Paso, up to 79. They were down into the 60s yesterday thanks to some thunderstorms. But throughout the Permian Basin, this is absolutely gorgeous. Seeing those 60s down in Alpine, high 70s down along the border, and then seeing mostly mid-70s throughout the northern and the central basin. We are seeing 80s, though, over in Big Spring. And the almanac for today, we haven't really seen too much of this. 84 degrees, well below average for once. Yes, I haven't said that in a very long time. We've had a very hot month so far, but now we're starting to see some cooler temperatures. Below average, well below our record, even below average for our low, which really has not happened too much this month at all. But we are seeing a little bit of humidity. It's actually dried up quite a lot considering the fact that we've seen a lot of clouds over the last couple of days, but still seeing those humidity levels below that 50% line. A different story down where they're seeing more rain, but throughout the northern and central basin, relatively humid, going to be even more humid tomorrow when we get the sunshine back. So it's going to dry up quite a bit, but then it's going to be a different story starting on Tuesday if we get those thunderstorms. Now, pretty calm in terms of wind, but we are seeing some winds out to the west. Marfa 13, 22, 14 over in El Paso. But peak gusts today, different story. All the way up to the 30s in the Guadalupe Mountains, 24 down in Presidio, and then seeing mostly 20s throughout the northern and the central basins. So expect more winds. It's West Texas. It's always usually windy. Let's look at the temperatures for tonight. Northern Basin, low 60s. Jowett 63. Hobbs at 60. Lovington 60. Tatum 59. So 60s and even a couple 50s for tonight. Going into the Northern Basin for tomorrow, though, temperatures could touch the 90s in Jow and Andrews, but expect more of these 80s, high 80s tomorrow, 87 in Hobbs. Central Basin tonight, mid-60s, an absolutely gorgeous night to sit outside. Odessa Midland, 67 for the low. Garden City, 64. 64 in Cope Ranch, and 65 over in Rankin. And then tomorrow could touch the 90s, 91 in Monahans, 91 in Grand Falls, and 91 in Kermit. While going into the Trans-Pecos, expect temperatures to be in the 60s, mid-60s, low 60s in Fort Stockton, 65 in Pecos, 66 in Bakersfield, and 66 in Sanderson. While tomorrow, high 80s expected just about everywhere. Pecos might hit the 90s, though, 91. Balmorhea, though, 86 degrees, 88 in Fort Stockton. And then going into the mountains, could hit 50s tonight. 56 in Marfa, 58 Alpine, 56 Fort Davis, Van Horn in the 60s. Then tomorrow, Valentine and Marfa going to likely stay in the 70s. Yes, you heard that right. Looking at our 7-day forecast, we got an absolutely gorgeous forecast for Monday. Could see some clouds here and there. But then on Tuesday, small chance of rain and thunderstorms. And those chances of thunderstorms continue from Tuesday all the way into next week. But these are small chances of thunderstorms. Could be on and off. Nothing like what we saw Friday. You know we like it when it rains. But as we've said before and over again, we do not like it when it all comes down at one time and then gets in the way of us getting to work and puts us all in danger, that kind of stuff.
It's a little overwhelming sometimes, especially for the city. I know Friday Midland saw some crazy flooding, and they closed all the water crossing gates and all that good stuff. And 2 inches of water, you guys, and your car can be swept away. So stay careful out there.
Go kayaking in that.
But, yeah, kind of scary. But, I mean, I can't complain. I didn't think we were ever going to get out of those triple digits.
Well, we've got the forecast we finally wanted to see. Rain and cooler temperatures.
Perfect weather to celebrate an anniversary. And if you like those celebrations, you're not going to want to miss this story. The world is crazy this day and age. It seems things are changing every day, but some things never change.